Hello. If you live, work, shop, play or invest in Sheffield, then this short video will be of interest to you. It's a brief look at the new plan for Sheffield, a plan that aims to make the city a better place for people. It covers a number of key issues. The provision of land for jobs to assist industry to create employment on a long-term structured basis. Where you live, it seeks to provide environmental improvements, taking into account the effects of traffic and transport, with special emphasis on renewal areas and areas of special character. In other words, to protect the best and improve the rest. Sheffield is fortunate to be located in a green setting, and this can be enhanced by the way the plan encourages wildlife in the city, protects our open spaces, or recycles urban land for new housing and industry. It also contains proposals for maintaining a balance in shopping facilities by protecting and improving existing centres. And finally, it seeks to bring a true transport balance to Sheffield, developing rail, road and air links to meet the needs of the city's people, now and for the future. And because the plan is about people, your views are vital. We want your help and your ideas as we work together to shape a city for people. So how do we start? Well, for planning purposes, Sheffield is divided into 10 areas. However, as the city centre already has a separate plan, we'll be looking at some of the proposals for the other 9. In seeking to allocate space for industrial development, the reclamation of derelict and despoiled land in Sheffield will be encouraged. Certain sites, such as Smithywood Coke Works or Station Road Deepcar, will be given priority, both to improve the environment and help Sheffield's regeneration. Much of this will be carried out by the City Council as part of its land reclamation programme, also by encouraging voluntary action by landowners, and by supporting private sector grant applications in industrial improvement areas. Some of this land may also be suitable for open space or forestry. At the same time, in areas such as Mossborough, greenfield sites will be made available to continue the development of employment opportunities in that part of the city. The quality of housing plays a crucial role in the creation of a city for people. How houses are designed, the way they're grouped together, the spaces in between, the position of trees, seats and paving all contribute to the physical appearance of our city and help to form its character. Many older features are worth keeping, and over 40 areas of special character have been identified for preservation, which include these impressive houses on Burngreave Road. In addition, conservation areas such as those at Broomhill and Grenoside will be maintained and improved. The best of Sheffield's buildings should be kept, refurbished and enhanced. This also applies to the physical environment around housing areas. Road narrowing schemes to allow wider pavements, improvements to street lighting, the provision of play facilities, seating and tree planting, the introduction of new speed limits such as here at Tinsley. Other road safety measures around Bramall Lane, Chesterfield Road and Hillsborough will help to make the city safer and more pleasant, especially for children, the elderly and the infirm. But although Sheffield's character has been created by its past, it doesn't mean that things can't change. This positive approach to conservation should be complemented by high-quality new development. Sheffield aims to provide nearly 10,000 new dwellings by the year 2000. Many of the sites needed for new development will come from the recycling of urban land as part of a whole programme of green activity. Here at the Manor we can see a good example of how effective recycling can be with the help of tree planting and landscaping. Reclamation for housing and industry needs to be complemented by the provision of recreation and leisure spaces, and to this end new parks at Darnall, Mossborough and Tinsley are planned. A programme of countryside management, such as at the Loxley Valley, will ensure that footpaths and existing woodland areas will be maintained and improved to the benefit of people and wildlife. These proposals, coupled with the creation of a network of green routes linking the city's open spaces, woods, lakes and ponds to the countryside, will undoubtedly encourage the spread of wildlife throughout the city. People are increasingly choosing to spend their leisure time shopping. And here, the plan has many proposals aimed at striking a balance between local and out-of-town stores. The plan will cater for the improvement and development of existing centres and for the creation of new local and district facilities. Of course, one of the main considerations in creating a city for people is to make it easy to get about. New developments should be accessible to everyone, including people with disabilities, those with young children and the elderly. One of the ways to achieve this is a good, balanced transport network and to take steps now to alleviate the growing problem of road congestion. Sheffield has some imaginative transport schemes under consideration. Improvements to bus services will be encouraged, and there are plans for the introduction of new bus-only lanes and bus priority junctions. Permanent park and ride schemes could link car parks outside the city centre to fast and frequent public transport. The introduction of Supertram, initially on the Meadowhall to city centre route, will provide a modern, efficient form of transport with facilities for wheelchair users, pushchairs, cyclists and standing passengers. Improvements to the local train network could include 5 new stations. The development of train and tram services also helps to reduce air pollution. Around 26 miles of new cycle track is proposed as this form of transport gains popularity with young and old alike. Finally, ambitious plans for a city airport could soon link Sheffield directly with Europe or transatlantic airports. That's just a brief insight into some of the ideas contained in the plan. You'll find further details in this newspaper. Now it's over to you. If you have something to say about the Council's blueprint for the future, don't keep it to yourself. Let the planners know. Together, we can make Sheffield a city for people.